Hello. Yeah. Okay, it's day 11 of the Advent calendar, and today it's something called honey pomelo. Now, these ones, it said that they were sweet and juicy. And as I was cutting them up and feeling them, I'm like, oh god, this does not feel sweet or whatever. It has a weird, like, dryness to it, which to me is like the complete opposite of juicy, but maybe when you bite into it, it'll be okay. So I didn't cut up a lot because it actually is a pretty big one. Um, so I cut up a little bit. The thing I know about this is that I did half of it, gave some to my mom, some to myself, and I put a little bit of it in right here with some energy drink and apple cider vinegar, because it was so dry when I was feeling it. But it smells like a lemon, so I'm expecting it to be a little bit of sourness. Okay, okay. Almost no flavor, except for some bitterness from the skin. The skin is really bitter. It is not juicy at all. And it's not actually sweet or sour. Yeah, no flavor. It tastes like eating the white parts of a orange, basically. Like, it is bitter. And then I have a bit here with some salt. Uh, no, that doesn't help at all. That does not taste well at all. Now let's see how these are. Now these have been in this concoction of energy drink and some apple cider vinegar for quite some time. So hopefully it has managed to release some flavor into it as the sourness, or the acidity of the vinegar and the energy drink maybe break down some of the molecules and releases some flavor. I'm first gonna try one just by itself, like this. Nope. Nothing. Yeah, nothing. It just tastes like energy drink with a little bit of apple cider vinegar in it. Alright, well, that was a huge failure, I would say. Would not recommend buying that honey pomelo. We have a pink pomelo that I will be doing yet tomorrow. And judging by this honey pomelo, I do not have high hopes for the pink one. And then let's do some Games Workshop stuff for today. Apparently Darktide, which I think is like a Left 4 Dead but 40k. This is official gameplay trailer. Alright, let's see our characters. Two guardsmen. I like Oh god, he has a pretty cool sword, a power sword. Well, that guy looks like he has just a... Is that supposed to be a chain sword? I think so. Yeah, it looks like it. And then you have... Oh god, is that a priest? Or a priestess, I think. Is that what that is supposed to be? And my favorite, the Ogren. Out of all of these, the Ogren looks cool. Let's look at some gameplay. Alright, yeah, it seems to be like... fuck, these guys did another game. I have that game. It's called... Vermintide, there we go. But 40k. I mean, this is supposed to be official gameplay trailer, and obviously this is not gameplay. Here we go. Okay, you showed a bunch of guys with guns. Alright, there we go. Alright, that's cool. So maybe there will be a bit more ranged combat. Oh god, yeah, this is a bit too big. Whoops, sorry about that. I will say the game looks cool. It looks interesting. Darktide. Alright, well, that was okay. And then Battle Sister. It's a VR game. I will say it's a good thing they did not follow Games Workshop Sisters of Battle, all the new Sisters of Battle faces. That's good. Because those look terrible. So they have actually done a bit more female faces for the sisters, it seems. At least in that artwork, we'll see. I mean, it's a VR game. I don't have VR. And I mean, doesn't look that interesting to me. Because I think VR games, when you look at them not in VR, to me, oh, you have some night battling. Doesn't seem that interesting. Because you lose a lot of what VR games offer when you look at, well, when you look at it not in VR. So that could be cool. I mean, that is not cool, but it could be a cool game if you have a VR set. And then there is these Meet the New Slanish Hedonites. And last week you got a glimpse into the future. Oh, are these new Seekers, I guess? They look okay. Are these... Okay, these are like a crab... Oh, so their lances are their hands. I think. Maybe. I think that's a terrible picture to show them off. Okay, some archers. Lowest echelon. Some seekers. Okay, so you will have two different types of seekers. Alright, well that's good. And some slangors, which is also cool. Ah, but they won't show it. Okay, well this is terrible. If I could downvote it, I would. This is a terrible article. They give us a picture of some seekers, which I think is a terrible picture. And then they just give us this little portrait things. Like, Alright, well, I don't like that. But I'm not seeing a bit more units for the mortal followers of Chaos. I would like to see more of it from the other gods as well. Let's see. Then there is these. So the Dire Chasm is coming out. I'm not gonna get it immediately. I'm gonna wait. Maybe 2022, we'll see. Oh, but these dice look cool, actually. These Underworld dice. I don't really care for the... Which are these? These are for... Order Warbands and Chaos Warbands. I think the Order Warbands looks cool. I like the bright colors and all that. These to me is like, like the black and red. It's like, I don't care much for it. They're not bad looking, but I think these ones stand out way more. And some shirts. Wait, are these? No, these are another dice set. This time for Warcry. Yeah, I would say these two are probably the better looking ones. Maybe maybe these two. And no, these are not new box sets. Or at least boxes we haven't seen before. And that is that for GW. Oh yeah, there's also one more thing. Riel Ventress, this model right here. Which highlights another problem I have with a lot... Oh, you can even see my comment. Almost as bad as the Sisters of Battle heads. Yeah. I despise this head. I think the model overall looks okay. Hopefully they'll give you a helmeted option as well. I mean, they probably are going to do so. Oh, but... Oh, I don't like that. Oh, I don't know. I think it looks a bit weird right here, but... Maybe it's because it's just so pronounced that I don't know. I like the main body, and but I hate the head. I think Uriel Ventress, he looks really good in artwork. Even this artwork here in the back. It's like, whoever sculpted this, how could he look at this right here and then create this? Like, just fire whoever created this head. Just fire them, Games Workshop. Or at least try and get some people who know how to sculpt heads and all that. And then let them sculpt the head and then just put it on the bodies that someone else sculpts. Because Games Workshop and their heads, oh my god. I would probably say if we talk about female heads, it's probably like 4% good, 96% bad. While male heads, I would probably say they are leaning mostly to good. I would say the majority are good. Probably like 70-30, maybe even 80-20 in the favor of good. But this right here is horrific. Yeah. So that's that.